Well, it's a pleasure for me to be here in Mizoram. I always like coming here, meeting the people. We had a very nice walk through Aizawl yesterday, where large numbers of people came out. And I think people from all political formations came out in the walk, similar in spirit to the idea of Bharat Jodo. So that was very nice. And of course, I'd like to thank all the people of Mizoram. When I was disqualified by the BJP, they supported me and prayed for me. And I'm very, very grateful for that. The BJP and the RSS have a different vision of our country than we do. We believe that India is a union of states, all religions, all cultures, all histories need to be protected. The Congress party helped lay the foundation of our country. And we have a record of defending that foundation. The BJP is attempting to capture the entire institutional framework of the country. We believe that the institutional framework of the country, institutions of the country, belong to the people of India and not to one political organization. So essentially, our vision is one of decentralization, one of giving power to the people, and their vision is one of centralizing power in Delhi and taking all decisions from the center. So we will defend the idea of India by protecting the values of the idea of India, by protecting the constitution of India, by protecting the institutional framework of India, and by making sure that people, regardless of their religion, regardless of their history, regardless of their cultural background, can express themselves and have freedom and comfort to live in this country. And that's the idea behind the alliance called India. Also, it's important to realize that we represent 60% of India. We represent more people in the India alliance than the BJP does. The different states in the northeast are being attacked by the BJP and the RSS. Your religious foundation, your languages, they're all attacked by the idea of the RSS. RSS believes that India should be ruled by one ideology and by one organization. And that is really what we are fighting against. We simply do not accept that, and we do not believe that. We want the people of Mizoram to take decisions for their future. We want them to be comfortable. We want them to be comfortable in expressing themselves, in expressing their religious practices, in expressing their social practices. And we do not believe that Mizoram should be ruled directly from Delhi. We believe in devolving power to the people of Mizoram, and that's really the fight that is taking place. Look, if you look at the two political parties, right, the MNF and the ZPM, it's very clear that these are both entry points for the BJP. MNF is directly allied with them, and it's very clear that the ZPM is not fighting the BJP. It is in fact a platform for the RSS to enter Mizoram. And I think that is what essentially the Chief Minister of Assam is doing for the BJP. He is acting as he's acting to help them with the cultural annihilation of the Northeast, right? With the destruction of the cultures of the Northeast. And we believe that the cultures of the Northeast, the languages, religion of the Northeast is central to the idea of India. Yesterday I said in my student interaction that what has happened in Manipur, right, is an attack on the idea of Manipur, but also a direct attack on the idea of India in Manipur. And that is the Manipur model is the RSS model. See, what we've been doing across the country, and this is very different than the way the BJP thinks about things. What we believe is in testing ideas. And then if the idea works, we believe in scaling the idea and moving the idea to the rest of the country. And what we've been doing is, in each one of the states where we have a government, we've been developing a vision for the people of that state. Now, you mentioned Rajasthan. Rajasthan today has the best healthcare policy in India, without any doubt. In fact, I would even say that Rajasthan as a state has one of the best healthcare policies in the world. 25 lakhs per person. Any type of surgery you need, whether you have cancer, whether you have heart disease, whether you have diabetes, it is all free in Rajasthan. And I think huge credit goes to the Congress party for developing that scheme. If we move from Rajasthan, we go to Karnataka. We've developed a structure of social security, five pillars: protection for farmers, protection for women, free bus tickets, cheap gas cylinders. And what we've designed is a social security system that protects the weakest people in the state of Karnataka. And it is universally accepted that the best social security program in the country today is in the state of Karnataka. I'm answering. I got to give you some detail also, right? And then if we move to Chhattisgarh, 2,500 rupees per quintal of rice. That's the highest price that a farmer gets in the country. And then also in Chhattisgarh, we've come out with a concept which is similar to some of the work that we are proposing to do here, which is essentially providing support to entrepreneurs, to weaker sections, to transform their life, financial support, banking support, technical support. So we are developing these different models in our states, and our idea is that when we come to power in Delhi, we will take the Rajasthan healthcare program and expand it to the rest of India. We will take some of the ideas from Chhattisgarh with regards to manufacturing, small-scale manufacturing, and expand them to the rest of India. We will take the social security program in Karnataka and expand it to the rest of India. Now, we've also developed a similar concept for Mizoram. And essentially, we're looking at old age pension, 2,000 rupees a month, gas cylinders at 750 rupees, and Tang Punya, which is economic empowerment for entrepreneurs and for people who have struggled. So this is some of the work that we're doing. It's work in progress, but we are confident that we are going to provide a vision for Mizoram that will help the young people of Mizoram. Yesterday in my walk, I met a young man who was working in an NGO, and he fights the drug menace in Mizoram. And I asked him, listen, why are drugs increasing in Mizoram? And his simple answer was unemployment, because we are simply not giving the people of Mizoram, young people of Mizoram, the ability to be employed. We are not creating employment, and that is why you have this drug problem. At least one of the reasons you have this drug problem. So we will focus on providing jobs for young people by developing entrepreneurship programs, by making sure the banking system is open to young entrepreneurs, and we will think about holistic development of Mizoram. The message I want to give the people of Mizoram is very clear. The Congress party has a program, has a record, number one. Number two, both the parties, no matter what they say, the ZPM and the MNF are instruments for the BJP and the RSS to enter this state. the Congress party can never be an instrument for the BJP to enter, because we are ideologically completely aligned against the BJP. So that is something the youngsters of Mizoram should think about. When we talk about an attack on the culture or an attack on the religion, a lot of the questions that are coming here, the instruments of that attack are the RSS and the BJP and the parties that ally with them to allow them to enter the state. So when you're going to vote, keep in mind that the separation between the ZPM and the MNF and the BJP is not as deep as you think. The ZPM and the MNF are acting in the interest of the BJP, and both of them have admitted it. Both of them have said, MNF of course is directly allied with the BJP, and the ZPM has said that we will work with the BJP. It's very clear. So the youngsters of Manipur, of Mizoram, have to understand two things. The most important thing for you is employment and a social security program that protects you, healthcare program that protects you. And as important as that is the defense of your culture, your religion, your tradition, the idea of Mizoram, which has been attacked in a state right next to you. Manipur has been attacked by the BJP. Manipur has been attacked by the BJP using local parties. So it is something that you must keep in mind. And the final thing I'd like to say is the Congress party is ideologically opposed to the RSS and the BJP. We have fought them since 1920, since when the RSS was born, and we will fight them till we are around. These ideas, like the party is marginalized. Look, last I heard, the Congress party was marginalized in Karnataka. We smashed the BJP in Karnataka. Then I heard that the Congress party is marginalized in Telangana. Now I'm hearing the BJP is going to be smashed in Telangana. Then I heard Mr. Advani wrote that the laboratory of the BJP is Madhya Pradesh. We're going to decimate the BJP in Madhya Pradesh. BJP is a very strong party in Chhattisgarh. We have wiped them out of Chhattisgarh. We're going to defeat them again in the election. BJP is a very strong party in Rajasthan. Well, we defeated them the last time, we're going to defeat them again this time. Right? And we're going to do the same to them in the Northeast. Please do not underestimate the idea of the Congress party. There's a big difference between the idea of the Congress party, which is deeply embedded in the hearts of the people of Mizoram and the hearts of the people of the Northeast. And it's very easy for the BJP to portray using the media that they control, such statements that our party is marginalized. It's not marginalized. Don't worry. Just be a little bit patient and see what happens in Mizoram. What does Amit Shah's son do? What is he doing exactly? What does Rajnath Singh's son do? No, but I'm asking you the question. You're talking about dynastic politics. Last I heard Amit Shah's son is running Indian cricket. So, please be objective. Look at the leaders in the BJP and ask yourself the question what their children are doing. And you'll find that many of their children, Anurag Thakur, many of their children are dynastic. What the BJP is trying to achieve, right? Essentially, if you look at their policies, they are designed to attack and destroy small and medium businesses. GST is designed to help Mr. Adani, 3 or 4 of the biggest businesses, and to destroy the lives of small entrepreneurs, small businesses. Demonetization, again, designed to help the biggest businesses, destroy the lives of small and medium businesses. The farm laws, again, designed to help the biggest players and destroy the small players. Right? Take the surplus away from the farmers, put pressure on the laborers, and use import and export prices to take money away from the farmers. So that's basically the strategy. Now, we believe that that strategy causes huge problems for India, because India simply cannot produce the jobs that are needed. Largest businesses, Mr. Adani, doesn't produce many jobs. The bulk of jobs that are produced in our country are produced by small and medium businesses. So, in our view, small and medium businesses are the backbone of employment. And that's where you have to start if you want to revive India's economy. Okay? First of all, look at the banking system. How much of our public sector banks' money goes to Mr. Adani, and how much of it goes to small and medium entrepreneurs? So, one step that we would like to take is to shift that balance and to say, okay, there is a space for big players, but large amounts of money must also go to small and medium players. Second, every single district in India has something that they produce very well, traditionally, right? Every district in Mizoram, for example, must have a speciality. What are we doing to promote that? What support are we giving to the small entrepreneurs to help them to compete with, say, the Chinese? So these are the type of things that we would focus on, and I think the Tang Punya program is aimed at exactly the point that you're raising, at least here. If you're seriously interested in it, look at some of the work that we've done in Chhattisgarh, where we've gone district by district by district and targeted specific skills and specific products and helped entrepreneurs develop them. If you look at the states where we're fighting elections, Telangana, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh and Mizoram, we're going to win in every single state. So it's not, I'm actually surprised, it's not challenging, because when I go to Madhya Pradesh, I see a huge upsurge against the BJP. When I go to Chhattisgarh, I see huge support for our government's work there. The same in Rajasthan. So the people who are going to be having to hold on to their position is the BJP and not us. And I think if you look carefully at the opinion polls, you will find support for what I'm saying. Why has the Prime Minister of India not gone to Manipur till today? It's a puzzle that I cannot answer. He is the Prime Minister of our country. A state is burning for 4 months. The government has absolutely no control over it. The government has essentially surrendered. And the Prime Minister does not think that he has a responsibility to go to the state to try and calm things down. It's a shocking thing to me. Please keep in mind that this election is about your development. It is about a vision for the future of Mizoram. But it is also about defending the idea of Mizoram. Defending your freedoms, defending your tradition, defending your religion. And remember, and I do not say this lightly, remember the MNF and the ZPM are entry points for the BJP. The BJP is using them as a platform to enter Mizoram and then to play havoc in Mizoram. Please ensure that the BJP's game is foiled, and remember that the Congress party is the only party that fights the BJP tooth and nail, and it is the party that is most aggressively attacked by the BJP. That is the way you know who is fighting the BJP, is how aggressively the BJP fights. The BJP has taken away my membership, they've taken away my house, they've attacked me, they put 25 cases on me. This is an indication of how aggressively we fight the BJP. Because we believe fundamentally that the BJP is a threat not just to Mizoram. The RSS is a threat to the idea of India, and we are going to defend the idea of India in every single state, including Mizoram. So I want the youngsters, when they're voting, to think about this. Do not let your vote become an entry point for the BJP. Stop the BJP because the consequences will not be good.